Right. Ugh. Welcome to part 3 of Final Fantasy XVI. Let me, there we go. Now I can see. Let's not tarry. So, we're back at here at the hideaway. When last we left off, we were preparing to leave on another mission with Sid to investigate a fire dominant, or I should say, investigate rumors of another fire dominant. Now, because as we saw in the last episode, Joshua was murdered by an Ifrit fire dominant. And the peculiar thing is that, gosh, it kind of looked like Clive was the Ifrit. And of course, I haven't gotten away from that particular theory. I'm pretty darn certain Clive was the Ifrit. But we don't know that for a certainty. Clive thinks someone else killed his little brother. So we're going to follow this thread and see where it leads us. Oh, and by the way, I did have a thought about why Joshua would be on the front cover of Final Fantasy XVI, even though his part in the story was rather short. And of course, that's because he's kind of the object of Clive's goal. He wants to avenge his little brother. So of course his little brother is on the front page. Like, he is the driving force of the main hero. We're gonna see that. When I left off, I was done getting ready. So what I want to do, I'm going to leave that quest there for now.
For now, we rest and regroup. There are far too few of us as it is, and I won't risk losing anyone through lack of preparation.
There we go. The furrows. Is this where we're going? Make, do, and mend. Fat chocobo. Oh, I think what we need to do now is, oh, there it is. World map. There we go. Okay, yeah, here's the main story, so we're gonna start going. Great Wood, the Holy Empire of Sombrick. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Fanning Embers. Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Use the left pad button. To toggle between item shortcuts and pet commands, the following 3 commands are available. Sick, heal, cast cure on Clive, and Torgal's good. Ravage, launch an enemy into the air. The accessory known as a Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When this item is equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on the current battle situation. So if anyone who maybe did not pay attention to or did not see the first episode, I picked story mode, and that gave us some items like the Ring of Timely Assistance. I haven't equipped all those items. I think right now... Nope. The Ring of Timely Focus, I wasn't able to figure out how to unequip that one.
Shouldn't it be deadly beasts? You'll be deadly beast. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and the shortcut.
It's not often that you get scenes where the heroes are dealing with something as minute as pests, but it can be a little bit fresh that there are just as equally annoying animals.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Yeah. Dodge again. Level up.
We still have a way to go.
Good puppy. It's an adamantoise.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Ah. Get that chance for that.
Remember when I said there were deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs of these parts aren't much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Right. So I did learn that pretty much all these materials that we're picking up is for smithing.
after you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
Is that supposed to be an airship, maybe? I know Final Fantasy does love its airships. Two sharp fangs. No, not skipping on the monsters.
A wyvern.
I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does it?
Too slow. Not this time. Too slow. Not this time. Too slow.
Dragon Talon. Upon closer inspection of a lesser dragon's foot, one may observe that the middle talon is considerably larger than the rest. This extended appendage is used to puncture the fleshy parts of the creature's prey, causing severe blood loss and weakening them for the kill, used in crafting. If there's one thing for which the fauna of Valistea do not want, it is more dagger-sharp fangs to line their slavering maws. And so those Valisteans, fortunate enough not to succumb to said fangs, have conceived ingenious ways of fashioning them into myriad of articles of virtu, ranging from cutlery to bijouterie. I actually don't know what that is.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open. Well, it appears we won't be going this way.
Steel silk.
I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Where are you? Oh.
What is it, boy?
Why trust in your own animal instinct when you now have an actual animal at your side? If you are lost, hold down L and let Torgal point you in the right direction. Oh, good boy. Look at that.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
Torgal can fit? I guess he can. More sharp things. Oh boy.
Well, they look unsure at me. And for once, it's not my fault.
Not this time. Too slow.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid.
Okay, so we can expect new enemies to show up occasionally. Hi, Solver. I did start early. You mentioned falling asleep during the last one, so I thought, oh, you know, what if I started just a little bit earlier? But that's okay, I get it, because obviously it wasn't known. But I also started earlier because I got off work an hour earlier than normal.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Ah, there we go. Wait, did we come back from here? Okay, no, we didn't. This is the new direction. That's the problem with making everything, like, so realistic. Sometimes you can get turned around. Oh, look. The ruins. This doesn't look like an arena at all. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, there's the Adamantoise. I knew we would see that one.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
I'm so glad to hear
So
that you
much for
liked the
your
last chapter.
What? Still short. Just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
I know it was sad. Oh, that was kind of cool. He does just yeah, the ending was sad. I know that chapter was sad. I know it would be because it's Game of Thrones. Not everyone could make it out alive. It would be ridiculous if everyone had. That said, I did have plans for the main cast, and then some of the other cast is not the best developed. And I was limited on just who could die.
Not this time.
Aw, right?
Aye, someone's got the hook. Where he
That's
stops,
cool.
no one knows.
I just realized what this fight kind of reminds me of is reminds me of
We kill him first.
Battle in Shadow of the Colossus.
This time. Too slow.
Ow.
That'll help.
That spin cycle. You did a really good job dodging here. So good.
Too slow. Fall.
There we go. I had a lot of fun. Oh, gnarled scales. Covered in countless scars, these scales tell a tale of supremacy and survival, albeit one now ended. I'm not gonna lie, I did have a lot of fun writing that particular chapter. It was, of course, very challenging.
Come on. Stand back.
Sid Ixion then.
You're dominant.
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Oh, bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Ramu.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. but my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind of choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Okay?
Yeah, I had a lot of people mention the foreshadowing. And of course, the foreshadowing that it might be sacrifice was deliberate. I wanted to get people on a certain track of thinking.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Ah, hornets. The flying ones at least did give me a chance to try out my flying skills.
That's enough! Not this time. It's over.
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right.
I'm not call this a river, Sid. This is a creek. Okay. Oh. Level up. Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure. That's not what I wanted. Oh, man, is there no... Okay, there is no real map here. Oh. Okay. The Great Wood, a vast forest in the southwestern part of Sombrick. I hope I'm saying that right. Wildlife thrives here, but the delicately balanced ecosystem has been thrown into disarray in recent years by the encroachment of the Blight and the beasts driven before it. So dangerous has it become that travelers rarely venture here anymore. You know, it's funny hearing all this talk about the Blight, because when I hear about the Blight, I think about the Wheel of Time. Because there was a Blight in the Wheel of Time too, though I guess its presence isn't nearly as big of a role as it is in this story. Because the Blight, in the Wheel of Time, they only traveled into the Blight in the first book. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure they did it in the other books too, but I only read up to like book 6. And then I got tired of it. Sandbreak. Okay, thank you. I think you're right, because I think they have said
Not this time.
oh, we have graduated
Too slow.
from minor boss to now regular encounter. Okay, I'm getting better at the whole like thing.
Too slow.
As I said, I only read up to book 6 of Wheel of Time, and there's like 14 books. It just came to be. How do I want to put this? I don't think Robert Jordan is a bad writer in the slightest. But, the thing is that oftentimes when a writer writes a hit, then the editor has a tendency to take a step back. And this often makes writers into wordy bastards. And the Wheel of Time just became too much. Like, I think I started reading book 6 and he spent like 30 pages just describing something. Like the first 30 pages just describing, not even getting into the story, just describing. And I was like, alright, I'm done. And I also had some complaints about his characters. I mean, Robert Jordan died before he even finished the series. He had a rare blood disease, so he knew his death was coming, and so he left a plan and tasked Brandon Sanderson to finish the series, which Brandon Sanderson did. And from what I've heard, he did finish it satisfactorily.
Quiet.
I'm quiet now.
The Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
But yeah, and the books were like 800 to 1,000 pages long, so they got to be too long.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
get this over with then.
Doesn't she? I guess I was wrong. Benedicta is
Well, at
not
least they're not giant lizards.
Clive's mother. Just look alike. I mean, I'm sure some people think I talk a lot of crap, who also hasn't published, and is kind of presenting myself as authority on storytelling by virtue of having this channel and the podcast and everything, but I've been studying writing for 20 years. I have a good idea of what works and what doesn't work in this game. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment of the battle, repeatedly tap X to either press or fend off the attack. Okay. Oh, I hate this kind of stuff. Apparently not very fast at it.
Behind you!
I think so.
And now?
Yes, I do follow the rule that conversation should always start another paragraph. If someone else is speaking, definitely a new paragraph. If there's a new topic of conversation and the same person is still speaking, new paragraph is seen to
That'll help us matched.
My wounds, boy.
Yeah, kidding, I have the wolf.
Not this time.
Say this better end in his death. Okay. Midnight Raven. Slay! I guess it's a good thing Benedicta wasn't here. Badge of Might. awarded to soldiers for unparalleled displays of courage on the battlefield. The feeling of accomplishment it enkindles in the recipient's heart is thought to enhance future performance. Technically, my guy didn't earn it. He stole it.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Wing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Now, what are you supposed to do about the bodies, Clive? Take the time to bury them? That seems like a waste. Stage replay and arcade mode. Stage replay and arcade mode are now available in the hideaways Arret Stone. Enter the virtual battlescape for details on each of the new options. Okay. If you're wondering why I made some weird groaning noises, it's because my cat was crushing my legs. He finally got up. Okay. Interesting that it doesn't just take us to this place when we kinda are in a transition point. No, we gotta travel to this one too. Oh, and before we move on, I did have a comment that I wanted to make about Sid. When we were done with the Adamantoise, assuming that's what it was called, I didn't actually look to see what it was called, but that's what I'm gonna call it. Sid conjured his magic and then coughed up some blood. Joshua also was ill. And now I'm curious if, like, sickness is something that haunts all icons. I guess we'll find out. The Holy Empire of Sambrek.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Tuning with an obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to the location via both the world map and local map. Clive need only approach an obelisk to attune with it. So Clive, given what Sid said about how it takes years for a dominant to be born, you could easily be talking about killing a child. In which case, I think it'd be pretty clear that that person did not murder your brother. Louder than words.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
It's kind of nice that I don't have to stop my
Figures
running
up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
to pick up things. Looks like a foe to me.
You! Not another step!
That's enough. More were looters. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
I only got about 20 minutes into Final Fantasy VIII. And that's it. That's the only other Final Fantasy game that I've played. Is there anything up here? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't think I can get up there. So if you've been running a while, it just allows you to run even a little bit faster.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
I mean, it looks
What do
derelict.
we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle.
I don't even know what he looks like.
I don't think these torches were lit.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
Of course it can. Does it look like someone's been here? This is a mess.
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
Look, I'm just exploring.
That sounds like a child.
So I actually could not tell what direction that child or that weeping was coming from, so... Oh, there's a child.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
That doesn't sound good. Heh. 20 to 30 streams. Well, good to know. Drink, Galtlin 870, Brandywine, Imperial Gold, Meat, Pandamane, Stone Blue, Black Pudding, Smoked Kippers, Salt Loach, Roast Hare, Chocobo Stew, Carrot Broth. I mean, 20 to 30 streams is not bad compared to the 100 videos you cautioned me. But that's probably because these are 2-hour-long videos. So let's make them count. Just exploring, seeing if I can find any items. Excuse me. What is the Y? Yards?
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Time for a chase sequence. Let's fly, Clive! Go a little faster, would you? Turn on your sprint boots.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid has some explaining to do.
I admit, I didn't expect us to be facing Benedicta so soon. I mean, the Final Fantasy games are known for their cinematics, so I'm not surprised. It's like playing a movie. It's one of the reasons why I'm so intrigued by Final Fantasy games.
You better be on your way, Sid.
I don't know, we're doing fine.
Not this time.
Just barely. Oh, Chirata Slang. At a glance, what appears to be a holy relic able to channel the power of the divine into curative energies actually contains the dust of a light aspected crystal known to be a catalyst for restorative arts. Increases healing potency of potions by 20%. That's really good.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it spanned as the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and showed the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
His name will live on
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Meanwhile,
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
The dead of night. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaway's trading post, Charon's Troll, as will new forging recipes at the Black Hammer.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this...
Okay, let's talk about some of those scenes. Benedicta interrogating the Dominant now. We do recognize that, well, recognize, I guess, is a strong word. The hooded figure, he was there in Clive's vision from the 13 years prior. And Benedicta says that he killed the Phoenix. So I guess... I don't want to say it's confirmed that Clive is definitely not the Ifrit, but it certainly seems to be that way that the hooded figure is the Ifrit that we saw that killed the Phoenix. Joshua. I was gonna say more that pertain to a different Final Fantasy, but I don't want to spoil that Final Fantasy, so anyway, yeah, Benedicta is rough to say the least. Oh boy. Yay, we get to build on Torgal's attributes too. Okay, thanks for the reminder to make me check my moves. Oh, there we go. Oh, please don't say anything. Oh, so I have the Scarlet one for both of them. Have we even done... I don't think we've even done this move, the Scarlet Cyclone. We can try Heat Wave, but it's less powerful than Scarlet... well, than Rising Flames. That's the iconic ability stuff. Okay, Badge of Might, I definitely want to equip that. Oh yes, ability points. Here we go. Melee attack. Yeah, I'd say that, oh, here we go. Magic Burst. Use Y immediately after landing a melee attack. I do that a lot. I haven't had much opportunity to do the double jump thing and kick. So I think I will refrain from upgrading that one. No, good to know. Okay, I do use this a fair amount, so let's go ahead and level that up a little bit. Burning Blade. Hold X to imbue Clive's blade with fire. Oh, we haven't done that yet. Haven't had much opportunity to do that one. I can't even do that one yet because it's 500 and I just spent my coins. Use A plus X to swiftly close in and attack a distant enemy. I'm gonna refrain. Oh, here we go. Go ahead and level that one up. I'm gonna refrain from doing some of these others right now just because I haven't really tried them, so I'm gonna have to remember to do them. Hold X to imbue Clive's blade with fire. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Use A. I tried to do this one, but again, I haven't had much opportunity to attack things in the air. Use A plus X. So both of them at the same time.
Well, he's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Yeah, this isn't... I keep wanting to think of this as like a save point. It's not. It's just a travel, like a waypoint. Is there much use? Oh, we should probably stop by the shop. I did use quest destination nearby.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What can I interest you in today?
Ah, there we go. The longsword is more powerful.
I trust it's all here. Good day.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Nope. There we go. Wolfskin sash. This is also big. Better. Traveler's bands.
I hope it's to your liking.
Okay, so we have plenty of money. I could get both of these.
I trust it's all here. I hope it's to your liking. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price.
I didn't just sell the damn wolfskin thing, did I? I hope not. Yeah, I don't think I did. I think I had 2 belts.
Could never have too many.
Yeah, okay. I had my iron. Definitely get
Yeah, that'll fetch a good price. Here's what we agreed on.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep the broadsword for now. Just because it's kind of the original.
Good day.
But yeah. That's it. Oh, there's the innkeeper.
Quentin, my good man, it seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You won't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
You accept the hangman from Quentin.
May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Interesting.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
I already told you. It was gone before any of us could get a good look under that hood of his.
Ah. Master Quentin took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, but the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
What would the King Walud want with our tiny village anyway?
Surely they have bearers enough of their own back in Ash.
I'm totally not eavesdropping on you guys. Okay. I was wondering if these people had anything to say. One of my
What a mess.
One of my favorite things about the Final Fantasy series is that usually the NPCs...
Oi, how about some light over here? It's black as Odin's bumhole.
Odin. Interesting. Usually the NPCs have some interesting things to say.
Mind your step. The royalists didn't do us the courtesy of tidying up when they left.
Master Quentin has asked that we work through the night to undo the chaos the royalists wreaked. But I fear dawn will have long since broken before the true damage is mended.
You guys speak awfully poetically. That's the child. Oh, up here.
The hanged man is always watching. As if he had aught better to do.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by the others. Poor buggers.
These others, Was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Gregor's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
It's been a while since I treated you, Torgal, so let's do it. There. Okay, this person doesn't have anything to say. Speak with Sid and turn in for the night. The Y, yeah, so it says, you know, 7Y, 6Y, is that yards, I wonder? Just kind of interesting.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Oh yeah, and I did want to mention that I said that Sid's voice actor sounded very familiar, and when I finished playing last time, I did look up, and yeah, his voice actor is exactly who I thought it was.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Did you just tell Quentin that you love him? Please tell me you got that reference.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
The road south, then?
Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Okay, we are headed the right way. Can we get through here? We cannot. So I went the wrong... Oh. You have something to
Nothing
say.
down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
No, not really. Okay, I think we want to go. Wrong button. Oh, I think what's getting me all twisted around here is that back through this way. Yeah, I think this is above. This is not a flat map. Okay, yeah. There we go.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
To whom are you referring to, lady?
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Maybe I am.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care that had posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises, at least I would have.
Well, you should know.
I mean, Sid, you apparently have history with Benedicta. Don't you know her? You think she'd be so careless?
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind.
Told you.
I did try out some of the new moves. Yeah.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Enough of that, mage. Oh yeah. Level up. Stagger. HP. Good.
I'll tell your lady you tried.
Make for Care Norman.
Care Normans. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with Royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
I mean, you might care. Clive. Apparently Benedicta has a close relationship with that Titan. I think it was the Titan, right?
That's it.
Overkill.
It's over.
And of course, that must be Caer Novant. Oh look, the centuries.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the Caer. Cid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are.
Did you get it?
So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this Benedicta.
Oh boy.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
There's that kind of ember-like star there.
The land has fallen. The Eastern Territories all but belong to the Orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The Blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
Headwind.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
I mean, is it really that surprising that she immediately realized it was probably Sid? She can't be stupid, but I have noticed that she seems to have a lot of intimate relationships with an assortment of men. Sidolphus, and then she had an intimate moment with the Titan before he went to battle. And now whoever my liege is, it must be the king. And the king is probably not a dominant, so it's probably just coincidence that two of her lovers were dominants.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Don't be so sure, guys.
In here. They're all empty.
And? You're gonna give up?
Sid. This gate.
Need some help.
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
I don't think they wouldn't have guards posted here if it wasn't abandoned.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
I appreciate that the game...
Good news, lads.
Your search is over. That's enough. Stay down.
Punish 10 enemies.
So, where to next?
Guys, do you really think they don't know you're coming?
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Ooh. Actually, let's read the entry on Caer Norvin. An imperial stronghold located along the southern fringes of the Sambrek territory, far from its capital of Oriflamme. It occupies a key strategic position adjacent to the Crystal Belt and is suitably formidably fortified. As a result, that's kind of weird phrasing. Suitably formidably? Within its walls, there are living quarters, a church, a jail, and sufficient storehouses to see the occupants through a lengthy siege. And yeah, I know the GAOL is spelled like that, but it really is pronounced jail. It's kind of weird, but that's how it is. I can't get over the suitably formidably. That's just weird. I would not have written it like that. Let's go ahead and read on the Royal Intelligencers. An elite unit of the Royal Knights of Waloed. Crap. I can't remember how that's pronounced. Waloed, led by Benedicta Harmon, who lead clandestine incursions deep into the territory of enemy nations for myriad purposes, espionage and assassination chief among them. I guess I should read more about Benedicta, commander of the Kingdom of Waloed's elite intelligenters and dominant of Garuda, the Warden of Wind. While her dalliances with Hugo Kupka would appear to be naught but a ruse guided by the hand of King Barnabas, her love for her former Lord Commander, Cid, was deep and true, and left an equally abyssal hole in her heart when he fled Waloed. Well, that actually puts the flashback scene she had into more interesting context. Because there's always a chance that she's not really over her love. But of course, Cid fleeing could just mean that her love is now anger. So that'll be interesting. The dominant of fire. You know what? I'm going to avoid reading anything about him. Him or her. Yet. Let's go. Here we go.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Suitably formidably is kind of stupid.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison right where the Royalists left them.
Okay, moving on from suitably formidably. I'm never gonna let this game live that phrasing down. Items! Always with the items. I guess that was the right way to go. But now I'm curious what was back up this way. Probably nothing then. But I have to check. You always have to explore. Wow. That wasn't the right way. curious if Benedicta knows who Clive is.
That's enough.
Now I'm curious. Where does the other way go? Oh, would it be stupid to try to turn around? It is letting me. So let's at least look where that went. Oh, maybe this is just a separate way up to the same spot. Oh, nope. Potion used. So that was a dead end after all. Oh well, good to know. Let's go back up. And forward. The Phoenix Blessing gets me there the whole way, so... That's why I kind of prefer it over this other, method. Ah, the old Link way of kicking the chest and having it open. Another arena.
Welcome back, Lord Kupon.
Oh, I'm not staying.
Not this time.
Yeah. Oh no, Torgo!
Not this time.
Ah, there we go. A move that I kept forgetting to try.
Not this time.
Torgo, hang in there!
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Will we know what hit us? What was that? items.
All this bloody running. After them.
They're leading you to a trap. Is that really so surprising? Well guarded. Attacking an opponent from the front while it is guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate its defenses. Okay, I was wondering if circling around from behind actually was effective. Certain basic abilities such as Burning Blade and Charged Magic, as well as iconic abilities such as the Phoenix Rising Flames, can instantly break an opponent's guard even when delivered from the front. No.
Seems they were expecting it.
Are you that surprised? A new enemy approaches. I really like the fight system of 16. It's nice. Ooh, they have their own dogs. Oh, master.
Thank you, Sid. Better already.
Might as well use it. We seem to be running into plenty of potions. Is this the church? Whoops.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Bloody hides. Ah, thanks, Somber. Yeah, I'm doing my best not to just button mash like a loon and actually put some strategy and thought into it. But I gotta say, the Phoenix Blessing by far is probably one of my favorite moves.
What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Well, you shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Come for Icon.
Stand back, Clive.
Finish them.
Well, Sid. At least it's not three against one. Not this time.
Certainly pressed Indeed, it looks like a totally friendly chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Whoops.
doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Oh, I keep trying the downward move and it's not working yet. Damn it. She heal.
Not this time.
Suparna and Tirada slain. But we've already slain Tirada once, so I'm assuming he can come back. Level up. Clouded Eye. To see the pattern on the surface of this spherical gem and twist Let me restart that. To see the pattern on the surface of this spherical gem shift and twist, one would think a churning storm trapped within, though it must surely be a trick of the light. All creation is possible because of ether. It is what gives the formless form and the lifeless life. When an object is consigned to the flames, whether due to age, accident, or ill intent, the ether contained within is released and returned to the land. There are, however, rare instances in which an elemental charge remains trapped inside the resulting detritus, and skilled weaponsmiths can harness this energy for use in their work. Let's go down all of the descriptions.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right?
I think that was apt.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
It's a window. Again, no map. A bedroom. But it has things. So let's, yeah, let's collect those things.
She must be here somewhere.
I mean, she had a good head start.
Withdrawal has been signaled.
Some opponents will cast cure spells to heal their allies. Defeat these spellcasters first to prevent drawn-out battles. Good to know.
An Imperium!
Running out of tower.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
It's over.
Poor Mastiff. I'm only doing my duty. Well, okay, it's not really my duty to kill you, but here we go. You're blocking. You're blocking my way, so unfortunately. Also, you're trying to kill my dog, so it's totally self-defense. Uh-huh. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. I want to explore everything, but I'm also trying not to lose the urgency of the situation. Oh boy. I saw you heal. You didn't come fast enough. Yes, let's actually kill one. And notice that doing combo strikes usually leads. There we go.
Too slow. It's over. She better not have flown away.
Moves like the Cyclone are useful when you're surrounded. I still haven't figured out how to activate the Cyclone.
my wounds, boy. Too slow.
The downward thrust finally worked.
Give you the satisfaction.
Get out of the corner. There we There we go. Not the cleanest fight. I definitely made some mistakes there. I think we came in the other door. You know, it'd be kind of nice if they went ahead and just left, like, the doors that you came into open. Maybe right trigger, actually. I forgot you're using that. Oh, okay. I'll be on the lookout for it, Somber. Is this really a dead end? Oh, what? Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, I got a high potion back.
Let's make this quick. Stay down! Finally.
Yes, Torgal? What's up? You barked. I guess it was nothing. I just thought it was kind of weird that barking actually came up as a subtitle. I figured it was just like, something important! Your dog needs you! Oh, this isn't a battlefield.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
This time.
Watch this.
Yay, Torgal!
Fucking duck! Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
Not this time.
Out of my sight!
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Okay. Finally figured it out. Thank you for the hint, Somber, because I definitely would not have gotten that otherwise. Cinematic evasion! Ramble through you together!
Stay down.
lord, Torgal.
That'll help.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you now!
I tried to do the whole Benedict that defeated. That was a good fight. The Will of Fire, Rising Flames. Increase Rising Flames will damage by 10%. Ooh. Residual fire ether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its applications. I can't fly now.
You are but a branded! How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
What in the world?
Clive? Clive!
Enough of this. What? on!
What's happening?
Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
What the hell is going on?
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that?
It's gotta be the dominant.
I hope the bearers found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all.
Yeah, I did.
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry. Itches who made them miss their morning gruel. Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Wings of Change. Well, I went way. The power of wind. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Garuda's essence. Attuning with Garuda not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Gouge, a deadly flurry of talons that can tear into an opponent for multiple hits. Abilities can be found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. This, of course, was foreshadowed by the fact that we got into the menus and it's just like, this is where your iconic abilities will be. And there was some suggestion in the language that we'd be getting more. And I mean, it's Final Fantasy. And Final Fantasy isn't really keen to give you just one set of elemental abilities. They like to give you all of them. Anyway, yeah. Way past time that I signed off. I guess I should at least comment. Clive took her power. And I'm very curious as to what that's supposed to mean. How would any one person be able to claim another iconic ability? According to Sid, 8 people are dominants. Like 8 people in the world, I guess, are dominants. So they're not as prevalent as I had originally suggested. They're not as prevalent as I had originally suggested, since, you know, it seems... Well, I was gonna say it seems odd that, you know, there'd be the Phoenix dominant, we saw the Titan, the Shiva, the Garuda, and then Sid. I don't know the name of Actually, I do know the name of his dominant. I can't remember it, or the name of his powers. Ruhul? Ruhul? Or is that the god that he thinks is clowning on him? Rama. Thank you. Ramazomber. Yeah. So Ramion, I say Ixion because that was the lightning Aeon from Final Fantasy X. Anyway. I'm trying to... Anyway, now we have Clive, who can absorb iconic power. And that actually makes me wonder if we're going to get Cid's iconic power at some point. It kind of suggests that we will. Anyway, I bet Benedicta is going to take a bit of a fall from grace. I mean, her iconic ability, I wouldn't say that was the only thing that made her formidable by far, but it's definitely one of the major reasons that she's, I guess, so feared and in a position like, and I can't keep track of all the world building details. It'd be easier if I was reading it more frequently. Anyway, she's a part of this espionage crew, and I'm certain, of course, that that's not going to be the last we're going to see of her. She's played a fairly major role in the story so far. But yeah, I'm very curious what Clive's power means. Garuda's iconic feat, Deadly Embrace, can be used to draw smaller, lighter enemies toward Clive. The action can also topple larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches 50%. Toppling an enemy in this manner can deal significant damage. Good to know. Press LT to cycle between currently attuned icons in real time. Ooh. Allowing for a more varied assault. That's pretty cool, actually. Ability cooldown. Cooldown times for iconic abilities are displayed around the corresponding icon in the ability widget. Ability availability. They couldn't have come up with a better way of saying that. Ability availability for all attuned icons can be confirmed via the colored dots to the widget's right.
Benedicta said you'd taken her power. You don't still have it, do you?
I think I do. I can feel it. It's inside me, along with the flames.
Well, are you not keen to try it out? What could possibly go wrong?
I thought you'd be a lot more alarmed, Cid, but okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna put it, like, I know this is not a save point, it's just a waypoint, but yeah. Let's leave it here. Thank you so much, Garuda Channeled. Very cool. Oh, yeah, we can buy more abilities. I want to save that for another time. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this spectacular adventure so far. Like, we went way past the recording time because I didn't even look at the clock. I got so caught up on what was going on. This has been so much fun. I'm really enjoying myself with this game, and I'm very much looking forward to what happens next in the story. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, as soon as you see the next chapter highlighted. Thanks. Good to know. But I still kind of like saving manually, just in case. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed what you watched, I would appreciate if you could like and possibly subscribe as well. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. This Sunday, before I leave, this Sunday I might play some of the game Little Nightmares. I don't think I can play it all the way through, but I really wanted to get in on the spooky season, and holy cow, it's already like Halloween is next week. Good lord. So my only chance for fitting in a somewhat spooky game is going to be this weekend, and I do have some availability, so I will be online on Sunday, probably around the lunch-ish time, and I will be playing a good portion of Little Nightmares, which is a really fun and kind of creepy game. It's not horrifying, or at least I wouldn't... It's hard to say it's not horrifying, because I guess my level of horrifying is different from other people. I'm usually a big chicken when it comes to scary games. This does not have jump scares, is the thing. And that's what usually gets me, is the jump scares. Little Nightmares is just kind of creepy and unsettling, but it'll be perfect for the Halloween season. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This is Kaylin, signing out. I should probably save on a different save file. Alright. Good night.